Took a while to connect. Welcome to episode 2 of Sessions with Josh. It's me, Josh. If you haven't. Alright. What am I wearing? Nintendo t-shirt. Can't go wrong with the original. Classics are always classics. That's why they're classics. What am I smoking? I know last time I had a Swisher, folks. But this time I know what's inside of it. And this is Tangy Cookies. Happy 420, by the way, guys. It's a bit windy out here.
Well, tell them where you're at.
You can't tell them where we're at, Hims, because we may or may not. Squaddles. Got a special guest in the background today.
He'll stay in the background.
He's not quite a smoker. Hey. Beautiful day. It's windy. I don't know if you guys can hear the wind. So again, this is my second episode. What I like to do is gonna get through half of this, read you some crazy stories, tell you a crazy adventure or two, and then wrap up. Most of these are gonna be under half an hour. This one for sure is gonna take longer than the last one, guys. I actually took notes. Believe it or not, it's serious. It really is. Famous right now, there's nobody on here. It's gonna kick off though, I promise. Pretty soon also, guys, there's gonna be a cooking channel on YouTube. It won't be live, but it'll be definitely more put together, and it'll be for everybody, not just for the adults. Eyelashes are looking kind of heavy here. I'm gonna start it on my notes. So maybe if you're from Fresno or the area, familiar with this part, you might know where I'm at. All right. Out here today.
Not as gorgeous as those eyelashes.
Alright, folks, what are we munching on? Tequila pistachios from Golden State Snacks. You can find them at the Farmers Market in River Park. They got tons of yummy shit. Shouts out to them. That guy didn't get paid to get in this video. I'm not getting paid to do this video. I'm not getting paid to endorse this, but these are damn delicious. What else are we munching on, guys? Also from Golden State Snacks. Spicy chili mix.
On your page.
What are we drinking? I don't know if I showed it. Coolers. That's right. Gotta switch it up every now and then. Sometimes you need something a little light, or what they call water. This pistachio though is lit. Looks beautiful back there, doesn't it, guys? I feel like I'm in a Jeff Ross painting. Hey, cousin. You logged in just in time, about to get into the juiciness of the story. I took notes. It's serious, guys. Alright. So, but a while ago, the Navy confirmed the existence or the authenticity of leaked videos from the Navy. And I have for you guys the official statement from the United States Department of Defense. This is on their website, our government website, and at the end of it, I'll save it for the end of the thing. I'm gonna get into this one because I can't believe I've been alive long enough for the government to get here. The official statement from the U.S. Department of Defense, April 27th, 2020. Ready, guys? The Department of Defense has authorized the release of 3 unclassified Navy videos, one taken in November of 2004 and the other 2 in January 2015, which have been circulating in the public domain after unauthorized releases in 2007, which I think that means someone got fired or went to prison. Anyways, the U.S. Navy previously acknowledged that these videos circulating in the public domain were indeed Navy videos. After a thorough review, the department has determined that the authorized release of these unclassified videos does not reveal any sensitive capabilities or systems and does not impinge on any subsequent investigations of military airspace incursions by unidentified aerial phenomena. Was in order to clear up any misconceptions by the public on whether or not the footage that has been circulating was real or whether or not there was more to the videos. Guys, on our government's website, go look at this right now on Google. You guys got some homework to do. They have the link to the videos of these unidentified aerial phenomena is the new one. Government is now putting this stuff on their official, so this is our good, it's there. That's crazy. And this took place in 2004, the first one. So if they're hiding things of that recent, imagine the shit they're hiding from, like, I'm gonna quote SpongeBob here, the entire history of forever. What else are they fucking hiding? We know the church is hiding shit, and that's the church. This is our government. Like, not done, guys. I went down the rabbit hole for you on this one. I need a drink. This part you can find on YouTube. There's a few of them, but I found this one the most descriptive of what the soldiers, would they be soldiers? What is a Navy person? They're not all SEALs. Recruit? No, they can't be a recruit. That sounds lesser than. That sounds like once removed. Or even not, I don't know, I don't want to fight anybody. A Navy spokesperson, I don't fucking know right now. No disrespect to any of the military. I have lots of military in my family. What is the military? Anywho, they gave an interview. And it happened in America. It actually happened here in California, in San Diego, which raises my first question. What the hell is in San Diego that aliens would want? Like, what? San Diego doesn't sound important, guys. Do you think San Diego sounds important? Do you think they're here for the zoo and they're going to be like a sci-fi Noah's Ark and take our species and splice them somewhere? What's going on here, guys? Why San Diego? That's my question. Alright. So, upon the horizon from a ship known as the Princeton, A fleet of unidentified flying objects appeared to shoot up about 80,000 feet in less than a second. More than one person saw this, and it was more than one craft that Navy officer. Is it officer? We're gonna have to Google this. Squiddles, Google this. Oh wait, will be no Googling today. There'll be an update to this, follow up on the next one. Anywho, so from that ship, pilots were launched to investigate, of course, what the hell these things were. Like, approached the area. Over a calmer ocean, there was a area, I guess, of white water. Like, you know how, like, when the river is going through the rocks and stuff, that water gets hella rapid, it looks white. There is a strange patch of it, and floating over it, guys, was an object shaped like maybe a pill. Well, it says a pill, but this isn't a pill, but you guys get it. There's your pill. And it was doing stuff like this over the water and zip zapping. They described it as like a ping pong ball. And apparently, guys, it noticed that the crafts were coming to it or watching it or coming for it, however you want to call it, and it started mimicking their movements above the water with them as the jets were going. And that's already freaky right there. Like, what would you do? There's just a giant Vicodin floating in front of you, and there's no wings, it says. There's no propellers, there's no engine, there's no windows, there's no sound, there's like, what the fuck? That's creepy. And then it just shot upward and disappeared. That sentence doesn't sound right in context, but the UFO apparently just, I guess the way they describe it, you can watch this on YouTube, the interview, CNN did, or it was 60 Minutes. It just shot one way, and then a few seconds later, 60 miles away, another ship of theirs caught it too on radar. It appeared over there, the same pill-shaped thing. 60 miles away in a few seconds, guys. What the fuck is this? Do we sneeze that fast? Do we sneeze that fast? Does anybody know? Oh, and how scary is this too? The jets our government sent these poor people on were fucking unarmed. There was no... They sent them on Cessnas, guys. At 40 miles per hour. They were spitting sunflower seeds, and... Fuck, that's fucking scary, guys. Like, that... I don't know. What do you guys think? Then it even goes on, like, in the interview to where, like, they got picked on and nobody took them seriously, and they would be on their ships and they would play movies like Independence Day and Men in Black and stuff to tease them. Like, that's freaking messed up. That was in 2004. That was almost 20 years ago, guys. And these people are finally, like, getting credit for what they saw. Or what they think they saw. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Maybe there might be some updates on that one. I'm going to have an update on that Navy one, though. So, that was my first one, guys. And my second one, I'm just going to share with you something that happened in real life with me that I think is just freaking interesting and worth talking about. I'm already 15 minutes in this. Shoot. Alright, I think I should like this last one. So, where were we? Morrow or Cambria?
Or what? Cambria, probably.
Cambria? I can't remember if we were in Morro Bay or Cambria, guys. We stopped at this coffee shop. And,
Oh, yeah, it was Cambria.
It was Cambria? And, the cashier had an accent, but I knew it wasn't British. I'm cultured enough to know what accents and where they come from and where they don't. I'm just kidding, I have no fucking clue. I mean, I do, but I knew it wasn't from England. And, so I was gonna leave her alone. Like, she wasn't anybody famous or anything, but in my head, I had to ask her questions. I had to ask her something. Like, I could just tell she wasn't from here, and so I waited in line for the person in front of me to go before I came back and bother her, because at this point we had already got our coffee, me and my love, and so I let the person in front of me go, and I just said, like, I don't mean to bug you, but I love your accent, can I ask you where you're from? She says Australia, and I'm like, oh. So in my head, as an American, I felt the need to inform her that I don't know if she watches, she's aware on YouTube over here in the States, and it's the first time I use the word, refer to my country as the States in real time, real life, and I told her, I don't know if you're aware, us here in the States, we're obsessed with your guys' huntsman spiders. If you go on YouTube, you'll see millions and millions of views of this. And she laughs, like it's just like, it's a cat to her, like, it's a house, like they're used to that stuff over there. So I tell her, and she just, and she looks at her, her coworker, which is her friend, I guess, and she goes, she's laughing. They're asking about the huntsmans, and they're like, they're laughing, and her friend doesn't seem so enthused. So this is my friend. I can't remember their names for the life of me, and it was a small coffee shop. It wasn't a Starbucks or anything. And this is my friend. This is my friend. We'll call her Lauren. And she spent, she went to Australia with this. I said, oh, really? How long did she spend there? And then she looks in 6 months. And the friend looks at her dead in the eye and asks her, how'd you like it? And the friend, I hated it. I hated every minute of it. Like there was no rainbow for her at the, there was no pot of gold at the end of any rainbow over there for her. She was I hated it. And I could imagine the bugs and stuff. But going back to the huntsmans, I asked her, are those, you guys just live with those? Like, those are your backyard things? Like, we have caterpillars and butterflies, maybe a potato bug, some snails and slugs, a moth, but fucking black widows. These things are fucking, and their legs bend like little, and they're fast, and just their babies just being born. That was like, oh my gosh. Spiders over there, the snakes and all that other poisonous shit, all their bugs, like everything out there is. But that's, what does she call it? The bush. The way we call the brush out here, that's if we're out there in the bush. That's what they call it out there. So random but interesting. So huntsman spiders are real, and I made who visited that country for 6 months and was it the I don't want to say unholy, but angry making the animals that made it out there after Noah. How did Noah? The real question is, yep. So this one was twice as long as the last. But I do want to keep these relatively. Hopefully from now on whatever day they'll start on 420, I'll let you ahead of time.
Wait, did you see that meme that they put of Demi Lovato? I don't know why that's funny to me.
Maybe that'll be the next one. Gender terms and something, because I'm kind of getting tired of it. I identify as a fucking tree. With that said, guys,
I identify as a beer.
This has been Sessions with Josh. I hope you smiled or learned something. And if you're curious about the UFO stuff, there's a few more interviews. There's a couple of them. That was just from the what I read to you about the interview was about the 2004 one. There's still the other ones. If you guys want to update or follow up, let me know. I will go down the rabbit hole. Um, yeah, hopefully I can make this a weekly thing. And I gotta come up with the outro. I have an intro. Alright, I guess you've reached the roach of the video. Night, guys.